What up, people? Coach V, New Breed Boxing. The Bronze Bomber versus the Gypsy King Part 3. T-Mobile Arena. Tyson Fury makes his first WBC title defense against Deontay Wilder tomorrow night. So many people are telling me they could care less about this fight. I am more excited about this fight than the previous two, and I'm going to tell you why. So, we all know that Deontay Wilder was outclassed in the first fight and the second fight. But in the first fight, he lost his grand opportunity to walk off with the W by celebrating too soon instead of running to the neutral corner and letting him count his man out. And instead, he bought him a couple extra seconds and he came back to life like Terminator 2 and got right back to work and got robbed of a win, in my opinion, and got the draw, which is his only black eye on his record, basically, which ain't that big of a deal. He's still undefeated. But then, if you look at the second fight, you know, Wilder came in overconfident, in my opinion. Stupid outfit, definitely. There's no excuse for that, but there was something not right about him. And I'm not making any excuses because we all know that he cannot outbox Fury. But it's just, something was wrong. But whatever. He lost, period. There's nothing to debate. Now, the thing about Deontay Wilder that separates him from everybody else is we know he started boxing late. We know he's not a good boxer. He's a good fighter. He's got excellent power. And that's always saved him. Every fight he's ever had, once he got to the upper echelon, he was always losing. He was always behind. Once he started fighting on the championship level, you never saw him just outboxing somebody. Deontay Wilder's not a good boxer. His hook ain't that great. His straight right hand is probably his best punch. You know, I don't even think he's very strategic at all. I think he looks for his openings, and, you know, like he said, you got to be perfect for 12 rounds. I got to be perfect for 1 second. And when he sees that opportunity, he lets that, you know, he lets that shot go. And he's been fortunate that up until this point, he's been able to pull it off. And I knew one day he was going to hit a wall. You can't do that forever. You know what I mean? But, you know, every dog has his day, and Tyson Fury, you know, he exposed that. And, you know, this is what happens when you step your game up. You got to adapt to the situation. I always say adaptability is the biggest quality of a champion. If you get power, speed, intelligence, all that is great, but adaptability is the biggest thing. Tyson Fury knows all he's got to do is repeat the same game plan. He doesn't got to do anything different. All he's got to do is pick up where he left off, and he's going to win this fight again. The odds makers, they got Tyson Fury winning. They also thought AJ was going to win too. So that just goes to show you they don't always know what they're talking. I had Usyk winning last time on that last fight too. But anyway, boxing is the hardest sport to predict. So no one ever really knows. We all kind of guess, and it's an educated guess, but at some point you're still guessing. I'm going to say this. The thing that makes this fight different is that Deontay Wilder only comes in with the ability to punch and his fighting ability and his killer instinct. But this time he's got one extra attribute that he's never had to bring to the table, which he only did once, and that was against Stovine. That's how you say his name, right? Berman Stovine, right? He rematched him. And, you know, he was able to get the job done. He was able to adapt, and, you know, we got him out of there. Now, Tyson Fury is a way more difficult, you know, opponent. So he's going to have to bring a lot more to the table to have a different outcome. But what I will say is, I am going to go against the grain again. Call me crazy. I'm going to say that Deontay Wilder has so much resentment for this individual. I think that is going to be, the resentment has inspired him to be obsessed with redemption. And I personally feel that that is going to be the missing link that's going to spark the flame that is going to make him fight better and more intelligent and more ferocious than you've seen him before. I know I sound crazy. This is just my personal prediction. I'm going to go against the odds makers again in this situation. I'm going to say Deontay Wilder is going to pull an upset. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury, like I said, we all know he's a way better boxer. I'm not questioning that. But again, I personally feel that all he's got to do is keep walking the tightrope. You know what I'm saying? He just keeps, you know, he had good he shows he's got good balance, man. You know, he knows how to stay the course. You know, he wasn't even rattled when he got dropped in that fight. He just got back up and went back to work. You know, mentally he's unshakable. But when you catch somebody with that right shot and you put their lights out, your mental faculties don't really matter much at that point. And that's what I'm banking on. I know, and I usually don't go for the underdog that's just a puncher. But in this particular case, I'm going against my own personal way of doing things. And I'm going to say Deontay Wilder is going to stop him. I'm not going to say what round. Plus, the odds are good if you're betting on Deontay Wilder. And that's my personal choice. That's my selection. So you tell me what you think in the comment section. I already know, like, the majority of people are going to tell me I'm crazy, but this is the way I see it. Sometimes you got to think outside the box, man. Tell me what you think. I got Tyson Fury losing by a knockout. And, you know, hopefully we won't see another one of these fights, though. Hopefully this will be the final chapter. And we see them move on to bigger and better things. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Go check out my Instagram, coach.v_. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Go hit that notification bell so we know you're out there. Until the next time we up out. See you tomorrow. Ow.